you so much to Sandy Sisworth once again for joining us, talking all about the mind. And now talking about the body is Tracy MacDonald, health coach and energizing expert here locally. Tracy, how are you doing?
Doing great. Thanks for asking, Lindsay.
Good. As a young mom yourself, though, how have you been coping with everything with the work and life balance?
That's a good question. Work and life balance. I've just been taking it one step at a time. One thing that really I have been working on lately is connecting with my breath. Just keeping that parasympathetic system calm, and that's the rest and digest. And the pandemic, everybody's just kind of all over the place, and I'm just like just calm. So that's one thing that's really helped me stay calm with my teenagers, with my husband, and I look forward to getting out of the house and coming to work. Yes.
Teaching the younger generation, though, Tracy, how are you and your teenagers coping with working with schoolwork at home? What's some of the tips you've been giving them?
Just that they're enough just as they are. They don't have to do their homework unless they choose to. I give them, just more guidance. And it's just more about loving them, spending time loving them, and like I said, guiding them, and just them knowing that they can learn things from doing homework, but they also are learning in everyday life. They're learning so much with this pandemic, and just being a teenager is a challenge in itself. So I've learned to really let a lot of things go.
Speaking of carers, though, in our community, your Exhausted Mums Facebook group, how has that private group been going?
It's been going well. Just it's relatively new. It's about 6 weeks, 2 months old, and I've just been trying to connect with mums and ask them what they're struggling with, and asking them how I can help, how can I help bring more joy to their lives.
Where are some of the mums located? Because you've got about 50 or so on the group, right?
Yes, lots of lots of different groups of friends, and just people that I've, connected with, long ago or reconnected with. I think there's a couple of people at West that have joined, some people in the United States, and yeah, so it's been good. I'm enjoying helping, because my main focus is to help moms who feel uncomfortable in their bodies and feel the need or the pressures to eat perfectly. And I just help them find more joy in their bodies and in their lives. And I help them, create habits in order to find more joy in their life. And if they're finding more joy in their life, then they're passing that joy on to their kids and helping them be the best they can be with the body that they're in, and not feel pressured into being anybody different.
What are some of the habits, though, we can all embrace right now? Because I think many of us, aside from mums, are feeling kind of sluggish with our heads spinning with all the news right now.
Yes, the breath, like I had mentioned before, just stop just for a moment, and let's do it now, Lindsay. Let's just put our shoulders down and back, and let's just take a deep breath in and let it out. And it can be just as simple as that.
Yeah.
Drinking water is so important. We can't survive without water, first and foremost. And maybe you are one not to drink water, or not a lot, and that's okay. But maybe if you drink 1 glass, maybe you can step it up to 2 glasses, and then step it up to 3 glasses. And another one is just nourish yourself with food. Just have all food created as equal, and we need to eat. We need to eat to survive.
Since
Those are
starting,
two things we can't live without.
since starting your journey though as a health expert, how has this personally changed your approach to living? What are some of the things that you've really taken away as you continue to explore all these different options?
Just looking at things from a different perspective. I've been pretty extreme with the perfection and control in all areas of my life. So I've really let go there. Like, I can't stress that enough. It's just, where can you let go? What are some other things? Letting go, control, trying to control everything. We can't control. And if we try, it usually backfires. So I've learned that the hard way many times. Yeah, those are some big, and just looking at things differently, just having just gratitude and appreciation for what I do have, and trying to focus on what I do have, not what I don't. That's been a big one.
Was there a moment in your life that made you think, okay, this is right for me, I'm going to make a switch and help others right now?
Yeah, about 3 years ago, I was privileged I did a dental assisting for 20 years, and I was privileged enough to stay at home with the kids for 8 years. And 3 years ago, I decided, there's something else. There's something more for me in this life other than staying at home, which was great with the kids. But it's like, I can only tell my husband that, oh, honey, I did laundry, and oh, honey, I baked some cookies, and it just wasn't enough. And I found health coaching, and it has been absolutely life-changing for me, and others that I've helped through coaching.
So as a coach, what are some of the services you're providing right now, and how has that shifted with everything going virtual?
Services is one-to-one coaching, and I'm just in the beginning stages of making some programs. And going through this pandemic has just made me slow down, take a few extra breaths, and things are falling into place nicely.
What's the biggest thing you've taken away from this pandemic right now, you personally, whether that be professionally or at home with the kids?
Professionally, I've only got really this moment. You've only got this moment. And how can we enjoy it the best we can? Have some fun. And life doesn't have to be difficult. The outside world makes us think that, things need to be controlled and perfect. And that's so untrue. So just keeping life simple.
Have you been networking with other health and fitness coaches in the area and perhaps talking about, the new scene we're in now?
Not personally. I have noticed there's people, people are just really finding their way and sort of, can I do what I was doing before as a health professional or a fitness professional? And I don't know that it's going to be easy for a lot of people. But there's something for us to learn in this pandemic. And there's a silver lining for everyone, somewhere, somehow, some way.
What's inspiring you right now?
What's inspiring me? Just to take one moment at a time, just breathe. That is, and just kind of, I can't control it. So just letting go, and it'll all fall into place, just as it may.
All right, once again, health expert Tracy MacDonald, as we all breathe a little bit easier now, how can we get some more information and get in contact with you if we need some further guidance with easing down during this pandemic?
Yeah, of course. I have an email address, and it's health coaching with Tracy at gmail.com, and Tracy is spelled Tracy. And you can also reach me at my Facebook group calling Health Coaching with Tracy at gmail.com. Yes, and I welcome any comments, suggestions, questions.
All right, perfect, Tracy. Thanks. Really appreciate it.
Thanks so much for having me, Lindsay.